Welcome to the Kunaki Infusionsoft video tutorial. I'm going to show you how to use this service to send your Kunaki fulfillment orders via Infusionsoft. The first thing you're going to do is go to moldingsoft.com and log in with the information that you created. So you have your email address and then your password. And then once you're logged in, there are only a few settings you need to do. So first of all, go underneath Kunaki to your Kunaki settings. And here you're going to need your Kunaki user login and your Kunaki password, whatever that is. Go ahead and maybe put it in test mode to begin with. The next setting is this is for errors to be mailed to you. So put in an email that you might like errors mailed to, and you can turn that on or off. So there's the option to mail errors to admin, yes or no, how many per page, and so forth. Go ahead and save those changes. Then go to your Infusionsoft API, and this might already be set up if you use some of our other services. Otherwise, what we're looking for is your API name, which in my case is moldingbox1. It's always followed by .infusionsoft.com. And then also your API key. So there's my moldingbox1, and the API key you get by going to Setup, Miscellaneous Settings, Application Settings, to the Miscellaneous tab, and then down here it'll be right there. If you don't already have one of these, you may need to type in your API passphrase, or it's possible you need to get the API turned on by Infusionsoft. It is required to use this integration. So after I've entered in my settings, I'm going to go to the instructions page, and this tells me how to use the integration. It's pretty straightforward. What you're doing is sending an HTTP post from Infusion whenever a product is ordered, and so you use this mostly off of an order form success action. Now this link, once you're logged in, is specifically for you. It's encoded with your stuff, but you're going to change the product ID on the end. So if I zoom in closer, it looks like this. This would be the link all the way up until the equal sign that you would put as your HTTP post, and then you would add to it whatever your Kunaki product ID is. And if you wanted to, you could submit multiple product IDs as part of one order. So if you were shipping multiple things, you can bundle them together in one link. But what we cannot do is have someone come in and order from one page, that sends an HTTP post, they come back and order from another page, which sends another HTTP post. Kunaki is not going to work that way. If they're ordered as one product or one bundle, then you would send them in this format where the product IDs are separated by commas on the back end of the same URL that you are given inside the gateway. And again, that URL, when you're logged in, you just go to the instructions page under Kunaki, and it has it for you right here. So let's pretend this was a real product ID that I was trying to send. I would copy that entire link, and I would go over to Infusionsoft. I'd open the order form that is selling one of these Kunaki products. And once I'm inside the order form, on the Actions Success tab, I'm going to add a new action to send an HTTP post, which is that link from my system. So of course, like I said, this on the end is not a real Kunaki product ID, but if it was, let's say I had a product ID that was 123 test, once I've put that there and saved this, whenever someone orders, the success action is going to send an HTTP post to the gateway, which handles that and does a bunch of validation on it as well. A good example is the state. Since Infusionsoft does not have a state drop down by default, a lot of the times you end up with all sorts of different states, and so we clean that up and we make sure that all the different misspellings and variations of a state are handled so that Kunaki ultimately receives the thing that it's looking for. And once you start fulfilling some orders, you can go to fulfillment orders, and it's going to show you every single record in your system, whether or not it went through, and basically you have the option as well to resubmit the thing. But it's going to put the data in here so that you know every single order, whether or not it was actually fulfilled. And once you've seen it fulfilled here, it means that Kunaki did get it and has fulfilled it. You don't really need to do anything else at that point. I hope this helps. If you have any other questions, you can go to the instructions page once you're logged in and leave a reply. That would be really helpful. Thanks. Have a good one.